This is what we've waited for.
Welcome to another video, track and field fans. Today is the start of the Jamaica National Trials and we'll be focusing on the women's 100-meter heats. We'll be taking a look and predicting the person that we think will move on to the next round. As you can see on your screen, the list of heats and the persons in the heats. Starting off with heat 1, I am going with Sherika Jackson and Brianna Williams to progress to the next round. Brianna Williams has been rounding into form so far this season, and she has recovered from her injury and is looking really good. I expect her to go sub 11 in the finals. For Sherika Jackson, she is impressive. There is no question there. So barring any unforeseen circumstances, we expect her to win the finals. Moving on to Heat 2, where we see the favorites in this heat would be Alana Reid, Ramona Burchell, and Tia Clayton. This one is a little tricky for me because in terms of Alana Reid, I think fatigue might play a factor in this race or in the national trials for her, because she's up against seniors where she will have to give it her all in order to move to the next round. But I'm going to give it to her that she will go through to the next round in second place. I also think that quite possibly what I would say, I'm just thinking on Ramona Burchell or Tia Clayton as to who the order in which they will go through. Ramona Burchell has always been there or thereabouts, always been able to make the finals, but not the top three in the individual event. In terms of what Frano had spoken about Tia Clayton, that she has improved a lot, I am looking forward to see what she can produce. So I am going to go. This one is really sticky. I'm going to go with Ramona Burchell for this one. I'm just going to stick with that. If there's going to be an upset, it would be Tia Clayton that would upset possible Alana Reid due to tired legs. Now we'll move on to Heat 3, where we see our favorites in Natasha Morris, Kevona Davis, and Sasha Lee Forbes, as well as Serena Cole. For this one, Natasha Morris has had in terms of times, is not the best time or close to her personal best, but she is a quality runner, so we expect her to transition to the next round. I think she will possibly finish second in the event. I put Sasha Lee Forbes to win this event and go through easily. She has been looking really good this season, running very consistent this season. So I have her going through. For Serena Cole, she had suffered an injury at Champs. She came back, but I don't think she is in the form to really take her to the next round. She's one for the future, Joe. A very, very talented girl. I think she has a bright, bright future ahead of her. And for Kevona Davis, some persons might think what I am thinking of, not including Kevona Davis. But I think if there's going to be an upset, I think it would be Kevona Davis over Natasha Morris, because she has been looking really good on the college circuit, and also her coach stated that she's here for business. She's not just here to participate. So from in this heat, I'm going to go with Sasha Lee Forbes, followed by Natasha Morris, And if there's an upset, it would be Kevona Davis. Although that Kevona Davis and Natasha Morris, some person might put Kevona Davis over Natasha Morris. So you guys can leave your comment or your views as to what you think. Now we'll move on to Heat 4, the final heat for the women's 100 meters 100-meter heat. We see here in this heat, I'm going to say something that might surprise a lot of persons, but I don't think Elaine Thompson will progress from this heat. I see Ashanti Moore, who has been very consistent this season, looking really good, to progress along with Tia Clayton, and then followed by Kemba in third place. So I do not see Elaine qualifying from this heat. As I said, Ashanti Moore has looked really consistent this season, and Tia Clayton, she is a very quality athlete, a young athlete. This is her first year being a pro. Based on what Frana has said, she has improved and is looking good. So we should expect big things from her. Also, Kemba Nelson is rounding into shape. She is now looking good. Earlier season, she seems to have been suffering from an injury, but she's now rounding into shape.